Good evening, all. You are all welcome to this review session as we look at the market performance so far from December 2024 to date. I mean, reviewing 10 golden stock for 2025. Those that attended Invest 2025, that at last year December 5th. Today, we are looking at how the stocks has performed. And also, before we go to looking at the stock piece, we want to look at the market generally, how the market has performed, within this year. That's why we need to also look at, we'll go back to see, the trend. Let's quickly look at the trend, looking at the chart. That will help us also to make a clear, looking at the market as, at a glance. If you look at the market performance from January 2020 or December 6 was then but let's start for January 2020, that will also at 2025. Look at this market, market has been oscillating but trending higher. So I can see that the red line here represents the T line, while the dotted line what we call a what we call a in a technical analysis, stop and reverse, dot, reverse dot look, I call it these are what we are seeing right now, telling us that yes, the market is right, parabolic, stop and reverse, indicator. Sorry, you can see I've said that like this is the name of this dotted that like you also know parabolic what stop, and reverse. That tell you where there's momentum and where there's, but so for simple explanation, you're looking at the T line, which serve as what as resistance and support for you, help you to know that whenever I said that you buy into a weak market and sell it to someone, it's for you to look at what your chart. That's why I said price action or index action are very, very important at any market. Even if you're looking at fundamental, you need to see what is the momentum in the market, and this momentum is also a function of what demand and supply, which is money flow. You must pay attention to what where is fund entering, where is fund entering. That is where you see price. That's why I think that the main leading indicator in this market is what is demand and supply, which is what money flow. Money flow is never a lag indicator, but it is good that tell you where fund is entering as price are going up or as market is going up. Pay attention to this anytime you are looking at your chart or we are studying the chart. Even when you look at the three pattern chart, we're looking at the price action, looking at the time, and looking at the momentum. But here, momentum is very, very key. It tells you where there is what demand and where also where there is a supply, that you understand to balance when you are trading anytime, any day. If you look at the market for the past 6 years, from post COVID-19 or even when COVID-19 came, during that around the April 2020, we saw a market coming to almost 11 years low. Since then, market have rebounded and surpassed different uh, highest point before or different resistance, especially the 2008 peak of what 65,800 and something basis point. Market has surpassed it and even crossed the 100,000, and also our market cap has always heading toward 100 trillion naira. You can see these are the things we also consider that the market has been so strong in the last 6 years, but especially you can see in the last 3 years, this government came on board. We have seen the impact of policy and reform and expectation, and also this expectation and perception have also impacted the market positively. We are seeing stronger economy, stronger data, stronger earnings, stronger recovery data. Even when the interest environment was so high, we see inflation are hitting the peak within this last 3 years. We see market remain up because of what markets also understanding and reading, and the market operators and also the corporate Nigerians that are managing company additional strong numbers that supported the market. That's why you are seeing all this. Even as also read from our comment on investors also thinking where to go. But that is why we are seeing that the market in 2025 have been up for what for 7 straight weeks. For I think for year to date, market have experienced only 1 month in the what in the red. If you can go back and see the chart also, the chart will review things here for the because you can see that for this almost 10 months so far, 11 months, market has only been down for once, and that was what in the month of March. You can see it here, that data don't look. You can see chart now for this year. We only seen the down market once, and that's why I'm not surprised. Seeing the month of November in this regard, but looking at also the momentum indicator that we see in what I call the Baban index, you can see that market is still very, very strong on the monthly chart. You can see that it's still looking at it that the market is strong. For me, you can see that market is also trading above the T line, strongly. We can see how far it is from the T line. It is a sign of market. No, we go back to look at the market on the weekly chart. Market is also strong on the weekly chart. You can see that the momentum stable, even not because they remain above the 70, I will say so. So that the market is still strong. Even when we are seeing like a 2 weeks, a week pullback, the last 3 weeks of October, or this week we are seeing the first two, day of the first trading day of the month of November has been red, close red, which is yesterday. Today market also will look at it, but we're using a chart that closed as at yesterday for our discussion this hour. So if you go back to look at the the daily chart, kind of like this, that market have shown a sign of a recovering here. This was to confirm. Within we can see that this is a sign the market is not turn up. This is what we call a high zone of the market. The momentum is a bit where I think say you buy into momentum and sell into strong momentum. Now, for the weak momentum is here, you can see that when you're right into that momentum, you sell and come down here, you buy. And this is how to trade. And for me, this market has been so bullish and have created wealth for investor, and which also are seeing the same trend continue in 2026 if the government can navigate this threat that came with the Trump saying that genocide in Nigeria and that I believe that the government is not sleeping to sort it out and make things clear so that Nigeria position will remain. Also, we are coming from green list. A lot of things we are seeing in positive market data, we are seeing in economic data, and at the same time, policy of government, and we expect that rate cut will continue in this November. And also, these are further that also push the market. But for me, there's no need of panicking. Rather, it's the time to buy into value. But expect that market that are probably for 7 months also are about to work to correct. It is very, very important that we have that at the back of our mind. Let's quickly look at those stocks that will peak during this the last invest 2025, which is very, very important that we pay attention to it. You can see that this is the stock place for that period. You can see 10 golden stock for 10 golden stocks performance in 2025. So far, you have to pay attention to this. You can see that look at this top picks. Dangote Sugar is the number one, followed by Totalizer, NEM Insurance, CWG, Transcorp, UBA, Zenith Bank, Africa Prudential, Wima Bank, Owando, NACO, Presco, Petit Assurance, Annihilation, and me and Baker. I would say that these companies, as at end of first quarter, have hit our target in terms of capacity. If you see the figures year to date now, that's why I say long-term position is also a very good one. Even when the market correct, most of these companies are still returning, are still in green. Only one stock out of the 15 stocks that is in red, and that is Owando. You can see here so far these are the peak. So far this year, this stock, and this is the current price as at November 3rd, 2025. You can see that this stock, look at the buying, as at the price, on the 6th of the last trading day of that week, and on the 6th of December 2024. If the price is there, then it's within our buy range, and that can see what the stock have returned so far. You can see if you are these stocks, even as to speak now, you are still smiling to the bank. Year to date, market have returned 49 point, and why the index will speak our average return for this portfolio, we call it invest data portfolio, has also returned 88.595%. You can see that these stocks are showing strength. You can see the price as at today, and also if you look at also down for that stock that for the previous years apart from 2025, you can see that in 2024 the 10 golden stocks and others that are showing that return about 139.5%, while the market return 37.65. Also, you go back to see 2023, you can see here this chart will be displayed. You are free to you share so that you can also look at to see the performance of stock piece by Invest Data in every of our summit, traders and investors summit since 2012 that Invest Data started this business. You can see this research business and also investment education. People that have followed us, our followers online, they will testify. Stocks that are big, even in different master class and also in Invest 20, in traders and investors summit for 2020, 2023 golden stock. I see that our portfolio return about 127.1%, while the market return 45.90. In 2022, our peaks return 16%, 16.15%, while the market return 19.78. In 2021, our stock return 50.31%, while the market return 6.07%. In 2020, our stock return 37.6%, 7.87, while the market return 50.03%. In 2019, our stocks were in negative of 9.78, while the market general return was negative of what 14.6. You can see for yourself that when you invest into a good company, taking right position at the right time, I will tell you you're smart to the bank, as others that have participated in these classes are also smart to the bank. Another class is coming up on the 6th of December, 2025 for Invest 20, Invest 2026 Investors and Traders Summit, where decision also will be made on stock to pick. And I also encourage you to make out time, look at your itinerary, and make sure that you will participate. And for those that are not subscribers to Buy and Sell Signal, not are followers, you enjoy 5% discount, while those that are members will enjoy 25% discount. We look forward to see you all in this coming Invest 2025, where traders and investors will be together to rub mind and pick the stock for the year, where both the budget and also economic outlook will also be made to you and to guide, because we have experts in this market that are have been in this market for years, that are trading. These are MDs, these are research professors in the market, PhD in finance, or be there to share their knowledge, their wealth of knowledge, to guide you to navigate 2026 pre-election year, to create wealth and also forge ahead in your finance. I tell you, financial independence is what everyone wants to, and it was through calculated investing and also trading that will help you to create wealth in any market direction, also in any economic situation. You must understand the ties, and know how to go so that go against the trend. When you follow the trend, I will tell you, you will make money and smile to the bank. We look forward to see you in the coming Invest 2026. Bye.